Norah O'Donnell, as you know, is in Las Vegas. We're in good hands. Jeff Bloor and Bianca Goladriga are here. We're still coming to grips with that devastating day yesterday. And the newspapers all around the country on the front pages really tell the story. The mass shooting in Las Vegas is being described this morning like a war zone. The numbers are creating staggering headlines.
59 people were killed, 527 injured on Sunday night. It was the deadliest attack in the U.S. since 9/11.
The country music fans who became victims describe an unimaginable ambush. Norah O'Donnell is near the scene outside the Mandalay Bay Resort and Casino with new details of the victims and the investigation. Norah, good morning.
Hey, good morning to all of you. That's right, this massacre, unimaginable. And as the city, it's still stunned. I got in last night. It's been more than 24 hours after the attack, but still everyone trying to come to grips with what happened. We're also hearing extraordinary accounts of courage and heroism by many of the 22,000 people who were targeted at that country music festival. Behind the numbers are the faces and the stories of those who were killed on Sunday night. We now know some of their names this morning. Identified victims reportedly range in age from 20 to 57. One mother and grandmother died in the arms of her husband of 32 years. We also know more about the suspect, 64-year-old Stephen Paddock, who brought the 23 guns and thousands of rounds of ammunition into his suite at Mandalay Bay. Police found 19 more weapons in his home. Now, that is a total of 42 guns. And we're learning new details of his sniper-style attack from the 32nd floor and the response from concert-goers who were caught in a horrifying barrage of gunfire below. We're going to begin with John Blackstone, who was here in Las Vegas when the shooting happened. John, good morning.
Good morning. Well, the alleged gunman, Stephen Paddock, checked into the Mandalay Bay Hotel on Thursday. Law enforcement officials tell CBS News over the next 3 days he was able to bring in bags full of weapons and ammunition into his suite, building his deadly arsenal as a registered hotel guest. As panic swept through the crowd of more than 22,000 country music fans, 6 police officers rushed across the street to the Mandalay Bay. With the help of hotel security, they located gunman Stephen Craig Paddock inside a suite on the 32nd floor at around 10:24 p.m., shooting through windows he'd smashed with a hammer.
I know that he shot the one security guard up on the 32nd floor, but I don't know if he continued to shoot after that or not.
The guard survived, and about an hour later, the SWAT team stormed the room.
I'm going to form a strike team, Mandalay Bay and the Boulevard. I need 5 officers on me.
Breach.
They have one suspect down inside the room.
Police believe Paddock killed himself. This is the same hotel building the gunman was in on Sunday night, just in the next wing, but this is about the same view he had in the darkness on Sunday night. Clearly, he's a long way away here, but it's a clear line of sight. And with the high-powered weapons he had, he was able to do tremendous damage.
I seriously thought he was next door.
Army veteran Chris Bethel was just 2 floors below the gunman when the shooting began.
The walls and the windows were vibrating. You could feel the kind of the compression, the sound. It's just...
Investigators found 23 guns and rifles in Paddock's suite, along with 2 tripods and thousands of rounds of ammunition. Potential bomb-making chemicals were in his car. During the shooting, many concertgoers were trapped by the fencing around the wide-open venue. Few places were safe from Paddock's high vantage point more than 500 yards away.
I have worked here for 30 years, and I have never seen that many ambulances that I saw last night.
This shooting now involves 4 separate crime scenes, not just Paddock's hotel suite and the concert venue, but also 2 of Paddock's homes. He lived in a retirement community in the town of Mesquite outside Las Vegas and also owned property in Reno.
All right, John, thank you so much.